Welcome to the Walk to Class for Independence University. In the Walk to Class, we will be covering over what to expect on your first day and week of your new online environment, such as how to log into your classes, where to find your daily checkpoints, lecture assignments, and also some important new student information. The first thing that you want to do on your first day of class is to log into both your student portal and your Canvas classroom. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to log in to both the student portal and Canvas. The first thing you want to do is pull up your internet. We highly recommend that you use Mozilla Firefox or Google Chrome since they are the most compatible with your online classes. You just want to come up to the address bar and type in my.independence.edu, which would then bring you to my campus portal. The very first link that you actually want to click on will bring you to the student portal login screen. Generally speaking, your username will be your first name dot your last name, and you also want to make sure that it's all lowercase and no spaces. By now, you should have already created your student portal account. If you don't recall this information, you can reach out to your student advisor and they'll be able to provide you with your login information. Once you see this screen, you have successfully logged into your student portal. You can see that your name is on the upper right-hand side, that you have a calendar right in the middle of the page, and a couple of tabs on the left-hand side. Now, the student portal is what you'll be using throughout your entire program at Independence. So I do encourage you to explore the student portal, but I will briefly tell you some of the functions that it does offer. So if you ever need to view your class schedule or your transcripts, you can actually go to this tab right here. If you ever need to update your information, such as if you moved or you changed your phone number, you can actually update it through Student Portal and it will update it with the university. You can make a payment, and you can most importantly reach your online classroom from here by clicking on this link. And I will get to that in just a moment. With the student portal, essentially it's a gateway for you as a student to communicate with the university and how the university will communicate with you. I am going to go ahead and click on this link right here. Canvas is where you'll mainly be working from. This is where your daily checkpoints, your homework assignments, and your weekly lectures will all be located. As soon as you click on that link, it will bring you to the login screen, and your username will be the same as your student portal. So it will be your first name dot your last name in all lowercase, no spaces. Mine is a little bit different since I'm an administrator. It does have a different username, but yours will be your first name dot last name. If this is your first time getting into your Canvas classroom, you will have to create your own password by going to the link, Forgot Password. And then you will be asked to enter your email. The email that you do want to enter in would be the one that you had first given us when you first enrolled. As soon as you click on Request Password, that confirmation email will be sent to your inbox. If you don't see it in your inbox, make sure that you do check your spam and junk mail. And I just have my email pulled up just right here, and I can show you what that looks like. It will be an email from Instructor Canvas. And the first thing that you want to do is verify your username. Some of you who have a common name like John Anderson, it could be John.Anderson and possibly a number 1 or number 2 at the very end. But that's one of the first steps, is to verify your verify your username, and then click on the link where you can create your new password. And then you want to make sure that your new password has at least 6 characters. Other than that, it can be pretty much anything that you want to set it up as. After you finish creating your password, you will be brought back to the login screen where you can then enter your new login information. Once you see this screen, you have successfully logged into your Canvas classroom. You can see that you are automatically brought to the Canvas dashboard, which oversees Canvas. If you are logging in prior to your start date, you will see this sign here that says, "Welcome to Canvas." You don't have any courses, so this page won't be very exciting for now. But once you get closer to your start date, or if it's after your start date, you will see your courses loaded into here, and you can actually access it from the dashboard. You can also access your classes by going to this tab on the left-hand side. So you see that there's a toolbar here, and this will help you navigate through Canvas. If you click on the Courses tab, you will see that the courses that you're required to take will be listed right here. A good majority of you will be taking the CSS 101 course and the APP 101 course for your first mod. Those who are respiratory students or returning students, you might have a different course loaded, but to come to your start date, it's whatever course is listed here that you will be required to take. So now that we've logged in successfully to our student portal and Canvas Classroom, I'm just going to go back to our PowerPoint, and it looks like the next thing that we want to do is actually complete a daily checkpoint. So as soon as you log in, you want to make sure that you complete a daily checkpoint. And how you would actually be doing that is to make sure you open up your courses. So let's say on Monday, you open up and select a course, and let's just say it says CSS 101. We go ahead and click on that. And I do have an example of what that will look like. So as soon as you click on your course and open it up, it will bring you to the home screen. On the home screen, you will see that there is a secondary menu just right here on the left-hand side. This menu will actually help you navigate through that course. And this menu is actually collapsible. So you can see that there's 3 bars, horizontal bars on the left-hand side. As soon as you click on that, it will collapse that menu down. Before you could see that this part of the page is cut off, but as soon as you click on that bars, it will collapse that menu and expand this part of the page. So you can see that on the home page there's a couple of access points. These access points are very helpful. They do bring you to your day checkpoint, your live sessions. You can even see who your instructor is, and it will also bring you to like the Student Success Center. And I can go more in depth about some of the functions that these do offer. Once you're logged in, the most important thing that you actually want to go to is the Modules tab. The Modules tab is pretty much your best friend once you get logged into your course. So as soon as you click on the Modules tab, it will bring you to this part of the page in Canvas. The great thing about modules is it has everything in there. It has your course home, so what we saw on the access points on the home page, it's all located just right here. So you have your instructor information, you have your lectures just right here, even the Student Success Center. If you scroll past that, you can see that there are weeks 1 through 4, and it does give a list of what to do. And I'll go more in depth about that here in just a moment. So you want to scroll past weeks 1 through 4. Once you get past that, you will see the daily checkpoints. Let's say, I want to explain a little bit more about what the daily checkpoints exactly is. It's how we take attendance on your online classroom. There are 7 daily checkpoints available per week, Monday through Sunday, and you're required to complete at least 4 daily checkpoints per week. Each daily checkpoint is worth about 5 points, which would be a total of 20 points for your required part of your daily checkpoints. However, there are 7 available, so you could potentially earn about 35 points per week. Daily checkpoints are only available the day of. If it's Tuesday, you will not be able to go back to Monday's daily checkpoint, and you won't be able to skip ahead to Wednesdays. It's only open the day of for about 24 hours. I'm going to go ahead and open one just to kind of show you an example. Once you click on that daily checkpoint, it will bring you to it will allow you to open that up. You can see when it is available, how much it is. It's usually just one question. It's only open for about 24 hours that day of, and you do have a time limit of 60 minutes. Generally speaking, your daily checkpoint should take between 5 to 15 minutes, so this is a generous amount of time. Don't feel like you are being rushed or anything. Daily checkpoints don't take too long, so don't be worried that there's a time limit of 60 minutes. Once you open that up, you will see that there is a reading passage. Some days it's short, some days it's long, but as soon as you get past that reading towards the very bottom, you will see a button here that says Take Quiz. And all you want to do is when you're finished reading that passage, click there and take the quiz. The next thing on our list for what to do on the first day of class is to watch the weekly lecture. So again, what you want to do as soon as you're done with your day checkpoint is go back to the modules tab. Because like I said, modules has everything located in there. As soon as you click on modules, you want to go to the course home section, and you'll be able to click right here where it says live office hours and weekly lecture recordings. As soon as you open that up, you will see that there is a chart. It's almost like a schedule, actually, of when the instructors are available. You can contact them at any of these times during these days. Keep in mind that these times are all in Mountain Standard Time. Before you do go to a live session, you do want to watch the recorded lecture. The recordings are listed below, so once I scroll down, you can see that the recorded lectures all the way from week 1 through 4 are just listed right here. You do want to make sure that you watch the recorded lecture before going to a live session. That way you get all the information that you need, and then if you have any additional questions, you can then visit the live lecture by clicking this link just right here. The next thing on our list for what to do on the very first day of school would be to get started on the homework assignments. The one that I really want you to focus on during your first couple of days would be the discussion posts. And I can show you where your homework assignments are all located. Again, you want to go to the modules tab. And since it will be week 1 of your new classes, you'll just have to scroll down to that section. You'll see that there's week 1. The assignments that you want to focus on as a new student would be the one with the due dates and the points that are associated. You can see that there's an English readiness quiz and a math readiness quiz, but that's not due until later on. So the ones you want to focus on would be the one that are coming up soon. With the week 1 discussion, typically every week you will have a discussion. One thing that I do want to point out to you is that part of your assignment is due by Wednesday. So as soon as you click on an assignment, it will bring you, it will allow you to open that up and give you more instructions about that specific assignment. So since I clicked on the weekly discussion, it does give me some of the discussion requirements. So one of your posts must be made by Wednesday by 11:59 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and the rest of your posts will be due on Saturday. So this is kind of a 2-part assignment. You want to write your main post, which should be about 150 words, and have that turned in by Wednesday. And then you must have 2 responses to 2 other peers, and that only has to be about 50 words. And you can finish up those replies by Saturday. How you would make a post would be to scroll past here, and the very first box that you will see will say reply just right here, and that's how you will make your post, and it will add it to the thread of conversations below. When you're ready to make a reply to another student, all you have to do is scroll to their box, and there will be another reply box where you can specifically reply to their post. All right, so the next thing on our PowerPoint would be to what to do on the very first week. So we finished up what we wanted to do for the very first day, which is log into your student portal in Canvas, complete a day checkpoint, watch a weekly lecture, get started on the homework assignments, specifically starting out with the discussion posts. This is what you want to focus on for your very first week. Like I said, a good majority of you will have the CSS and the APP 101 course. And you can get started with these homework assignments. You can see that there's actually a pattern with these assignments. You can see each course has their own discussion. They have an assignment and an assessment. So there are 3 assignments that are due in each course by Saturday at 11:59 p.m. Let's say you do have 2 courses, and I've been mostly working out of the CSS 101 course. So when you're ready to work on your next one, make sure that you go to courses on the left-hand side and work on the APP 101 course, or the very next course that you have. Keep in mind that each course has its own set of daily checkpoints, homework assignments, and lectures. So once you're finished working out of one, you want to make sure that you go into the next course and that you're completing the daily checkpoints and homework assignments for the other one. The next thing that I do want to cover over is the strike policy. The strike policy was put in place to help students get off on the right foot. We want you to create good study habits to help you be successful throughout your program. This only applies to you during your first module. So make sure during your first module you are meeting attendance requirements by completing at least 4 daily checkpoints per week. If you do not meet this requirement, you will receive 1 strike. If you have any missing assignments, you will be given 2 strikes per assignment. As soon as you receive 3 strikes or more, you will be removed from class, or what we call false started. We don't want this to happen to you, so just make sure that you stay on top of your work and contact your student advisor if you feel like you're falling behind or have questions about this policy. The very last thing that I do want to cover with you is some important student resources. These are very important for you to, if you want to, you can write this down. This information is very helpful for you as a new student. If you have any tablet issues or you need any help activating your Office 360, you can actually call IT support. And their number is 866-888-3768. You can also email them, and they're available Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. If you have any general questions, you can actually contact IU Help Desk. The great thing about them is they do have longer hours. They're in from Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. So if your student advisor or admissions consultant is unavailable, let's say it's over the weekend or out of their office hours, you can actually contact IU Help Desk and they'll be able to answer any general question that you have. Another great resource for you as a new student would be the Student Success Center. If you need any homework assistance or you need additional help with a certain class, you can go to the Student Success Center where they have tutors and learning coaches who will be able to assist you. You can actually call them at 801-326-4601. But the easiest way to get in contact with them would be to click on the link on your Canvas homepage. So I'm going to actually quickly show you where you can actually find the Student Success Center. So there's 2 ways. Once you click on the Home tab in your course, you can see that there is a link just right here where it says Student Success Center. Again, you can actually find this in the Modules tab. If you go to the Course Home section, you can see that it's just right here, the link to the Student Success Center. The great thing about the Student Success Center is they're available Monday through Saturday. A good majority of your student advisors and admissions consultants are usually available Monday through Friday, so that Saturday they would be available to help you out. Another great thing about them is they're usually open until about 10 p.m. Their hours do vary, but for the most part, they're there until about 10 p.m. Lastly, another great resource for you would be your student advisor. By now, they should be emailing you or trying to contact you through email. They are a great point of contact for you as a new student. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask them. They are here to make sure that you are successful. This concludes the walk to class presentation. At this point, you'll want to try to log into your student portal in Canvas, and if you have any questions, feel free to type it up in the chat box, and the student advisor hosting the session will be able to answer any questions that you have. Thank you for joining us, and you have a great day.